Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Allison, and today we are planning out the October dashboard and content plan for the month of October in my Erin Condren Daily Duo. If you can see, this planner is thick. It is so fat. Like, it doesn't even lay flat anymore, and we still have 3 months to go, so it's on the struggle bus for sure. Before we get into that, I guess I should show you what we're working with. So I have the October dashboard kit in 746. These pumpkins are just the cutest. Like, that pumpkin has glasses on. How freaking adorable is that? So I've got this for the dashboard. I have the perpetual calendar. I do use the A5 size, so everything's a little bit smaller. And then I have the bottom box for the perpetual and the dash insert. So that is what we are working with today. So let's take a look. I can first show you what September looked like. This was the September one, which I could mark off. I did do those things. Still have a few things to get done, but that's all right. And we did have this for dinner the other night. Okay, anyway, so there's that. Here is my October monthly. If you haven't watched this video, I would love for you to go check it out. I tried some different stuff this month to make it just look a little less overwhelming. I explained in that video that my brain was just on overdrive right now and just overwhelmed, and I was trying to simplify the best that I could. I can't simplify by taking out my kids' activities, but I can simplify the way it looks when I look at it to help me just process. So that's what that looks like. And now we are going to do the dashboard. So that was a long intro. Sorry about that. Let's get started here. I don't think maybe this one, but I don't think I'm gonna have to do much whiteout this week because these colors aren't going to show through like they normally do. That might, but I'll be honest, I just don't even care right now. It's not that serious. So let's see here. There we go. Like, you can see a little bit, but I'm okay with that. It does not bother me. And actually, I normally do this one. Normally I would do this lined box here, but because of the color, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just put it up here. Oh my goodness. There we go. And here we go. So how is everybody's day going? How are we already planning for October? Like, that is just wild to me. Like, in my mind, once it's October, it's basically Christmas. Like, we're out of time. Like, around here, Christmas season starts November 1st, and I'm like, yeah, we're just out of time. It just is what it is. So that's crazy. I'm sure things are going to get busier, if that's even possible. Like, in some ways they slow down with the end of football, but also basketball season's crazy for my daughter. And of course, just the holiday season in general gets really crazy. There's always all the extra memories and, you know, activities and fun things that we want to do. And so it just gets crazy. I'm going to go ahead and label this habits, I think. I always do that every month, but if you've seen the last few weeks in my Plan With Me videos, I haven't been doing habits just because, again, I needed to simplify. Things were getting overwhelming. And that was something that I could cut. Not necessarily cut doing any habits, but I could cut the just the tracking and like feeling you know, just one more thing overwhelming, I guess, for me to track. So I'll probably still write some things down to try and focus on, but I'm not gonna, I'm not tracking right now, so. And I'm okay with that. I don't want to completely let my habits go, because I know after Christmas and the new year starts, like, I'm gonna want to get back on track. So I don't want to completely let stuff go. I just want to let go of the obligation to track completely, because then it turns into me feeling bad about myself because I'm not getting as done as like much. Oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? As much as I would like, I guess, you know. Am I still getting steps in? Yes. Am I getting the number I would like? Absolutely not. So that kind of thing. Just letting that go. So, all right. Up here, I write down my daughter's hours. She works at our cheer gym, and the amounts are credited to our account. And so I just mark down those hours that she actually works each week so that I can just kind of confirm that they're added. I haven't had any issues, but I just like to double check that. So I'm going to leave this one blank. Habits for this month, as I was talking, I'm going to keep it simple. Vitamins. We're going into sick season. I definitely need to stay on top of that. Water. I need to stick to at least 80 ounces, ideally 100 or more, but at least 80. And then my steps. I'm not going to do an actual amount, I don't think. I'm just going to put to walk at least one time at work. Like, I need to get up and go for a walk. It's 3 laps through our building is 1 mile. So if I could even just get, 3 laps is great. Even just a couple of laps, 1 or 2 would be better than what I'm doing right now. Because I've just been busy and I have not been getting up. I've just been letting it go. So I think that's what I'm going to do there. And let's see here. I don't have a whole lot of these checklists left off this notes page that I purchased, but I think I can put these little 4 ones together to make 12 and it will still look okay. All right. And I think I'm gonna use, let's see here, what color washi do I want to use? Because I need 3. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Maybe I should do my washi over here first. And then I can make it work. So we'll go like this. Okay. There we go. Good enough. I know it's not perfect, but that's okay. I'm going to do our little Hello October here. Cute. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and use these here. These are just leftover strips. I don't know that I said that. This is just leftover from my monthly kit. So I had leftover washi, this Hello October that I didn't use. And so I'm just using the leftovers there. And then I'll take my check boxes or circles, whatever you want to call it. and make some checklists here. Okay, there we go. That looks cute. All right, so to start my checklist, what am I looking for? I'm gonna go ahead and label these. So I try to use up as much as I can off of the sheets. This is the dashboard sheet. So I'm gonna do this must do as my to-do list. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna do the don't forget over here. All right, and then let's see. I need some more washi. See if I can kind of make these the same length. Okay. All right. So for this one, I need to get my checkbox. Okay, and then I need a, let's see here. I don't think any of that will work. I struggle with this every time, but I need like a to buy. I mean, I guess I could use another don't forget. Didn't I already use that? Yeah. I'm just gonna do, let's see. I'm just gonna do don't forget again. It's fine. No big deal. I do don't forget here because I know what they're gonna mean, and I can actually use some icons here. So this don't forget at the bottom is gonna be extra expenses this month, like things that are coming up we need to plan for and pay for. And this one is going to be PTA stuff, which I don't necessarily have, but I do have a bunch of pencils in here. I could use a pencil maybe. Good enough. Okay, let's get some of this stuff down on paper real quick. So we have our usuals. I need to do the meal plan for November and the calendars. If I didn't say, I use this page as like an overview for the month, like my monthly to-do list and things that are coming up that don't have a specific week or date that need to be done. So I do one of these every week before the week, but I also have one for the month. So this is stuff that just needs to be done during the month. And these are recurring tasks. So I have that. Okay. For don't forget, I'm using this for PTA stuff. I'm an officer at one of our PTAs, and so I need to, let's see here, every month I have to, of course, update the budget, send it in an email the week of our meeting. I need to print it before the meeting, so that the people in attendance can have copies. I gotta print the donations and members list every month, which that list should be going down because now we're getting further in the school year and people don't usually join after the first month or two. And then I just need to make sure I have my meeting talking points. You know, the basics, this is what we have, this is what we've spent, that kind of stuff. for sure there. And then the only other thing, we do have parent-teacher conferences in October that we'll have to prepare a meal for. So I'll do that for the teachers. Okay, and then this bottom one for now I'm using as a to buy type situation. So like extra things I know I need to pay for during the month. And so let's see. There's so much. Okay. My Sam's Club membership renews this month. So I need to, I guess it expires this month. I need to decide if we're going to continue with that and if we want to keep the plus, which is what we have, the more expensive one. We do that for mostly the shipping because our nearest Sam's Club is about an hour and a half away, which we go to those areas pretty regularly, like for football games or any major shopping or anything like that. But most of the time I ship our stuff that we order from Sam's Club. Okay, so then we have Halloween costumes. We have not purchased any costumes, and that's this month. We have, my son has picture day. So I'll need to do that. Make sure that we order his pictures. We have a baby shower this month that we need to get a gift for. What else? Let me go look back here. Any other activities this month that are extra that we would need to pay for? I still need to pay for that chess tournament, but it's like $5. I'm not gonna write that down. That's an easy one. Let's see here. Okay. I know that my daughter, we need to figure out the homecoming, hair and nails, which I have not made any appointments, so we may not even get to do that. I'm not sure. I need to figure that out. The only other things I can think of right now are cheer related, and I kind of wish I had a few more check boxes where I could make a full like cheer list where I could leave this open for other things. So I might use this week. Maybe I don't usually love these stickers, and it's technically not this week. Okay, let's see what else I've got. Okay, I do not have another checkbox that matches necessarily, but I do have the washi we can put here, and then I can put, let's see here, and I could use just a regular pay bills because this is a bill type situation. I wish that this was the same font, but it's okay. It'll do. And then I can put another little thing here. All right, now as a checklist, I found this, which does not match at all. Or I have leftovers from another kit here. 1, 2, 3. I could just use these like green yeah, it doesn't match, but it it'll do. I guess perks to not having all of my stuff put up here yet is that I already had some things out. So that doesn't 100% match, but it's close. Close enough that it'll do. Okay, so for cheer, we have a ton of stuff due this month. So first we have her backpack. And when I say cheer, I'm talking all-star cheer, not school cheer, because we've already paid for the school cheer backpack and gotten it. But it's the all-star. I'm trying to find a different marker here. And that is 140. Okay, so that's due this month. The remainder of her uniform, I've already paid part of it. The remainder is due this month, and that is $225. And then we have competition fees, and I believe we have 3 due this month. And that's $360. That sucks. Okay, it is what it is. And then of course, just like her regular tuition, which her coaching hours covers a lot of that. So, yeah, it covers most of the tuition, so I don't have to worry about that too much. We also have my Dash Pass, the DoorDash subscription is expiring in October, and I need to consider that. I don't think I'm going to renew that one. Sam's Club, most likely. We use that all the time, but we just don't DoorDash. We don't live in an area where it's easy or convenient. Like, it's just not, it's not worth the cost most of the time. Plus, we're always on the go, so we just grab something on the way home anyway if we're going to eat out. So I don't use DoorDash a ton. I think I actually purchased that subscription when we were in Florida, and we were using it pretty regularly. Okay, I think that's it for this part. I've got my to-dos, PTA stuff, pay bills. I'm sure I will add to this, but since September's not over yet, I don't want to move anything that I haven't completed. I still have time, potentially. It's not likely that I'm going to get anything else done, but you never know. So let's add some more washi here. Okay. And let's see, I probably left this month for this one. And this is where I write my meal plan for the month. So I do monthly meal plans, not by the week. I really like that. It works for our family. And so I love to do that. Sometimes I feel like I repeat myself in videos, but I never know if people are new or not. So yeah, I do the meal plan monthly just because it's easier for my brain. I don't like the idea of having to sit down every single week and make a big dinner meal plan and all the things. Like, it's just very overwhelming. And so I do it this way, and then I purchase all of these items that I can at the beginning of the month, as well as like our usual lunch stuff that we have and all of that. And then each week I just have to buy fresh stuff. Like, salad, fruit, milk, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy.
I wasn't here the whole time, people.
What have you been doing?
I've just been snuggling with Stokey upstairs.
Oh, that's sweet.
He was laying right on me.
Anyway, so that works out really well for our family to do that. And then each week I'll thaw out some meat, and then we just have to decide that day what we're in the mood for. Most of these are easy too. Like you can see, we're into crock pot season, so I've got quite a few crock pot meals. Chicken and rice is always quick and easy. And then things like spaghetti, tacos, pizza, breakfast for dinner, those are on our list every month just because my kids like them and they are easy. So, okay, there's that. I will fill out the memories later at the end of the month. So that looks pretty good. It's set up for October. So now we're going to go back to the lined page before the month. And that's where these come in. So I think I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up. Hopefully that is right. Okay, so as of right now, I just have this one planner that will be changing for 2026. I'll have two that I've purchased, but for now I have one. So I try to get everything I can into this one. Meals, I'm not doing any fitness right now. If I did, I would have that in here. When I get back to that, I will. So meals, my content, our everyday activities, life, all the things. I just make every page that I can work for me in here. So this one is going to be for content. So this little perpetual calendar is super cute. And it challenges me to write small every week or every month. But it's an easy way to get more out of my planner. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the date dots and I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. I've got all the date dots down. So now let's do our videos. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and write them on here before I put. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll start with these. So every Monday is the plan with me. Okay, and then Wednesdays are the dashboard, like the weekly dashboard. Perfect. All right, let's see here. So for Friday videos, we have okay. So the 3rd will be the October monthly. The 10th will be the October dashboard. And I've still been trying to like figure out a good day and time to release these monthlies. I've only been doing this for a couple of months, but my August and September had wildly different view counts. So I don't know if it has something to do with the time of day, or not even so much that, like the date maybe of the month, because for September, I posted everything pretty quickly, like back to back, or maybe it was at the end of August. Yeah, so I had like 4 and then 3, so I don't know if it was too much or what. But anyway, we're gonna try it this way so that I'm sticking to the 3 videos, and then on Fridays, so like the dashboard is just not gonna come out until the 10th, and that just is what it is. I don't think it's that serious, but we're gonna just try some new stuff out. So I think I'm gonna put projects here. That's what I did last time, right? Projects and my little film icon here. All right, and then I'm going to, well, I can't really color code, can I? Okay, that's all right. So we'll do these for my kits each week so that I can mark the kit numbers that I'm using in case I ever need to reference it, and just a good way to like plan in advance so that I know I have enough kits, because I do need to go and double check that I even have enough for November. I don't think I do, but I just need to count so I can know what to order. I'm gonna go ahead and put, because most of that week is in October. There we go. Okay, I like the way that looks. I think that's it for that, guys. Okay, so let's just kind of flip back and double check here, but I've got my content plan set up for October. So like I said, I'll write my kits down here, and then I track my views up here, and I just write them in. I do like the first 24-hour like click type stuff. I just write them in on the month. Same. My child's making funny noises. Same with the dashboard, and then these other ones, I'll just write in the views. For the actual videos, I track my shorts differently. This was a different video, but there's what that looks like. And then I have my dashboards. We have our meal plan, some habits I need to be focusing on, and our to-do list for the month. And I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. And if you would take a minute to like and subscribe, I would, yeah, just really appreciate that. Thank you, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.